Hey traders, welcome to Quad S Trading. And today I'm going to go over the trades of December the 26th. So I haven't been posting our daily trades in probably almost 2 weeks now. Well, first we had the holidays, so that was a write-off. I had family over, company over, my in-laws, my family, and that kind of stuff. And before that, I was back testing a few strategies that we will be releasing in our course. So do stay tuned for that. We got some amazing stuff here. So on the 26th, we actually had what we call a first red day. We had VW1, VW2, and we had the backside of a trade that we will be showing you today. So on the 26th, SIDU, this was a nice win of $906, and I do base all of my my profits here on a $50,000 account. That way, it's just nice and flat, 50,000. You guys know exactly what kind of profits you'll be getting. So let's have a look here. So if you look at the one-day chart, right? So we have, gap up, gap down, gap up again, and then it tanked, right? So those are what we call the first red day. You want to try and short it before this actually happens. So you got to not guess, but with the strategy and the rules that we have, we are able to identify fairly accurately what day it's going to tank like that. So let's go back to the 5-minute chart, right? So our teal line is the opening day, right? Opening price. So it's 3, pumped up, came down, closed below, and it just went way down. It tanked hard. So profit targets are these purple lines. So you can hit profit target here, profit here, profit here. But because it came down, it bounced off this one here. And I'm like, you know what? This is the third, fourth day that it pumped and it went sideways. Sorry, not sideways, but gap up, gap down, gap up. I'll play this a little bit longer. So I did set my stop loss at my entry just in case it came back up, but it tanked, tanked, tanked. Now, when it crossed below this SMA 200, you know what? And it come in this area here, I did a trailing stop loss, and I did get triggered out here. But if I waited till the end of the day, I would have almost tripled my profit. So sometimes these kind of trades, they just, they pump for a couple of days and they come back down to where it was before the pump. So you need to be a little bit more patient if you want most of my profit. But hey, you know what? You can't go broke with this kind of profit. Next one is SOAR, SOAR. This one here did what we call a VW1, as you can tell from this green dot here. So when we play the first red days, the backsides, we don't look at the dots. Those are just there for a VW, and that is a very specific scanner in our Discord. So when stock pumps up, this is here the green dot. You enter on that close, and once again, you have 3 profit targets. So when you have a large account, we get out here. Just that way we don't have issue with volume, because by far the best profit target is the end of the day. But when you have only 8,000, 7,000, 2,000 shares here being traded, you will create a wall and you will pump the price back up. So what we do is we tell everybody, look, just get out here, lock your profit, and you are good for the day. Now, obviously this here closed at 138. We covered at 112 for a nice profit of $942. Next, here is a VW2. This is identified with a yellow circle. Here's pump number 1, pump number 2, boom, close below at 142, and you close here at 121, right at this upper purple line. And once again, the end of the day, and the SMA 200 has the better price. But like I said, same thing with volume here. What's this? Oh, this one here wouldn't be too bad. But still, like, look, you have 4K, 716 shares here. So, volume could be an issue here in trying to get out. You still lock in a profit of $739.44 on this trade. And then we had SOPA. So this one here is on the backside. So what you do is we just find resistance and pivots, and we want to come up sideways more than 4 or 5 candles like this. Like, this is not enough. See, you can see it here. This is more than enough. It comes up, it goes sideways, it closes below. So this is your entry right here. I entered at 195. So I'm trading this on Trade the Pool, and we're using a day trade account. And the reason why I'm trying to trade the pool is because a lot of traders don't have the upfront capital to short sell. Because when you short sell, you need more capital than if you're just going to go long. Because you can put $20, it goes up 10%. Perfect. You make $2. You have $22 now, and you need to work your way up that way. But with short selling, because you're shorting when the price is high, you need a lot more capital. So with Trade the Pool, essentially you can get a $25,000 account for $130. And the link will be in the description below for that. And it just allows you to have a lot more capital for a very small amount of money. So I think, 25K, I think it's $130. So with the swing trading, plan, they automatically close your trade. Sorry, with a day trade, not the swing trade. Day trade, they close your trade at 349. Now, when it's 350, you can hop back in the trade. So this one here, I did not hop back in the trade, so it took me out at 349. And I had family over, and I didn't want to be on my phone trading with my family over. So it did take me out. Now, it did hit the current monthly pivot, bounce back up. But for this one here, I was happy it got me out here. And at the end of the day, either way, it would have been a very small profit, 6 cents. So no matter what, this would not have been a loss anyways. But I'm happy with this here. So anyways, if you guys do want to play around with Trade Pool, one thing that I like about them is that you can have a stop limit order in the pre-market and the after. So sometimes when I do my 4 a.m. trades and I have, let's say, one trade that I know, not that I know, but it couldn't do the trade at 4 a.m. I set an alert at 3:59 in the morning. It wakes me up. I take the trade. I set my stop loss profit target, and I just let the trade do its thing. And I wake up in the morning either in the profit or I get stopped out. So it's nice having that that stop limit order in the pre-market and the after hours, especially for those who are new, because like with Trade Zero, which is our main broker, you can only do a limit order 30% above the price. So if the price is going high very quickly and you set your limit order at 30%, but the price pumped higher, that means you have to cancel your order, make a new order, and it can get a little bit difficult for the new traders to get out. So with the Trade Pool, you set your stop limit order and it will get you out at your stop loss in the pre-market and the after hours, which is awesome. So if you like what you see and you like what we trade, head over to our Discord. It is in the description below, and we'll see you there.